In Focus, I'm Tiffany Meyer. Hints of a coming war. Chinese leader Xi Jinping urging the military to deepen war and combat planning on Thursday.
向东部战区全体官兵致以诚挚的问候。
According to Chinese state media Xinhua News, that's to increase the chances of winning an actual war. Xi is calling on his troops to safeguard China's sovereignty and territory.
Russia having started a war in Europe, China close to starting a war in Asia. We are furiously trying to prevent that second war so that it does not engulf the world.
This comes as U.S. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen arrived in Beijing for talks aimed at easing tensions between the U.S. and China. At the same time, Beijing's talk of combat readiness is happening amid great uncertainty. Xi spoke with troops while inspecting the Eastern Theater Command, a branch of China's military. While there, Xi said the world has entered a new period of turmoil, saying the military must dare to fight.
If the Chinese Communist Party wins, then yes, we will be in wars pretty much forever.
Xi has also upped the rhetoric when it comes to Taiwan, vying to take back the island by force if necessary. Communist China views Taiwan as part of its own territory. That's despite having never ruled it. China has routinely sent fighter jets into Taiwan's air defense identification zone, ramping up war games in the area following then U.S. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi's visit to Taiwan last August.
If they win the war over Taiwan, they will start waging wars against all democracies eventually. If we win the war over Taiwan by simply deterring and not fighting it, then we can perhaps preserve some semblance of peace and prevent our children from having to be drafted and sent off to multiple wars.
The U.S. recently greenlit $440 million in arms sales to Taiwan. And that's just part of a weapons deal for the island valued at over $1 billion. It's part of Washington's so-called porcupine strategy, aiming to raise the cost and expected losses to China should it